Dr. Metz, I picked up the call again. It's coming in a lot stronger.
Why, it's the same message, word for word, that we received before, Doctor. Surely it's safe to give it to press now.
No, not yet. May still be a hoax. Dr. Metz speaking. Yes? Yes? Are you sure, Doctor? Good. I'll be up right away. It was Dr. Osborne calling from the observatory. He's definitely picked up the craft through his telescope. Now it's safe to give the story to the world.
Williams Observatory verifies a rumor broadcast earlier today that radio contact has been made with Flash Gordon, Dale Arden, and Dr. Alexis Zarkov aboard their rocket ship returning from the planet Mongo. By means of the observatory's 100-inch telescope, they have sighted the rocket ship several thousand miles distant and moving toward the Earth at the incredible speed of at least 1,200 miles an hour.
It won't be long now, eh, Flash? There's old Mother Earth coming up to meet us.
Where do you think we'll land, Dr. Zarkov?
Can't tell exactly, Dale, but I hope it'll be a large open space.
Anywhere but the ocean.
We're dropping fast. Set the retarding rockets. Of your braces. Look out.
Wow, we made it.
Will you get that contraption out of my melon patch?
Well, it sounds as if we landed right in the middle of the United States.
We have the honor to present that distinguished scientist, Dr. Alexis Zarkov, who will tell us something of his amazing adventures on another planet. Dr. Zarkov.
Ladies and gentlemen, since our return from the planet Mongo, Miss Arden, Flash Gordon, and I have repeatedly been asked the question, is there any likelihood of the Earth being visited, or should I say invaded, by people from another planet? As to its likelihood, I cannot say. But as to its possibility, the answer must be yes. Judging from Mongo alone, other planets may be so far advanced as to possess means of travel more efficient in every way than our rocket ship. Perhaps by some means unknown to us, with the very speed of light.
Ming, you've witnessed the death of two of my most faithful subjects, sacrificed to further your plans of conquest.
A touching display of loyalty to their queen, Azura, and a cheap price to pay for the annihilation of the Earth folk and the advancement of this planet towards its conquest of the universe. We, who shall benefit by your sacrifice, salute you.
conference has been in session, we have discussed a wide variety of theories regarding our recent atmospheric disturbances. Unfortunately, no two of them agree. I have here an opinion from every man present, with one exception. Dr. Metz, have you nothing to contribute to a discussion on which depends the world's civilization? Perhaps even our very existence?
General Rankin, the fate of our civilization rests upon the findings of this group, and I say it is definitely doomed. I have no theories to offer, and none thus far advanced will stand the test of reason.
You couldn't have heard my paper on subterranean volcanic disturbance.
I heard it, and it's utter nonsense.
You're right, Metz, but you can't say the same of my suggestion of altered polarity.
I say the same of that and all other theories I've heard. Nonsense. Utter nonsense.
I protest against that.
Your standing fails to justify such criticism.
Order, please. Will the Sergeant-at-Arms please clear all press representatives from the room?
Yes, sir. All right, boys, you'll have to break it up. Break it up. Come on, outside. Come on, you'll have to break it up. That's the general order. All right, outside. Don't blame me. It's General Rankin's orders. Come on, outside.
Is that so? Well, you can tell the general for me, if he wants to get the lowdown on those windstorms, he better talk it over with Dr. Zarkov. Ever hear of him?
Come on,
All right,
outside.
Solid. Just don't be rousing people.
Come on, outside.
Who are you pushing around like that? Say, speaking of Zarkov, how come he wasn't invited to this party anyhow?
He was, but he's off someplace with Flash Gordon working on some theory of his own.
Yeah? Well, why aren't you saps out there with him, getting a real story?
Yeah? Try and find it.
Every reporter in town will give you his right eye to know where he is.
Brother, I think I got something. Mr. Flash Gordon.
He ain't here. You can save your breath, because I ain't telling you where he's at.
Well, if you know where he is, phone him this message at once. It's from the ambassador of Mesopotamia.
Who?
No. Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia?
Yeah.
You don't say. I'll phone him immediately, and thank you very kindly, sir.
Okay.
Hello? Long distance, please. Give me Allen 6834. Yes, sir. Hello, Miss Arden? Could I speak with Mr. Flash Gordon, please?
No, Mr. Gordon's not here now. He and Dr. Zarkov are up in the plane making observations. I'll have him call you as soon as he comes in.
Feet, Zarkov. Can't go much higher without oxygen.
Hold her at this altitude, Flash. I think the air is thin enough for this infrared to work.
Look, Doc. Something's happened to the instruments.
That's right. We're heading into some severe electrical disturbance. Turn back now. I think I've got the proof I wanted.
Hang on, Doc. Grab the controls. The aileron's busted.
What are you going to do?
Straighten it out if I can.
Still got your pictures, Doc?
Okay, Flash.
Flash! I was so scared when I saw the plane was going to crash.
Hold it, just like that, folks. Now, one more of the three of you, you know, kind of shaking hands and congratulating yourself on your escape.
Reporter, huh?
Well, one of the best. Come on, get together, don't be bashful. Hey, anyway. Hey, wait a minute. I suppose your little experiment this morning had to do with determining the cause of the world's disaster.
I think that goes without saying.
Good. Well, I'll go along and get a statement of the results.
Any statement from Dr. Zarkov this time will only bring down a flock of reporters and interfere with his work.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll go along and get the story just the same.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute there, will you? Hey, come here, fella, will you? You can't do this to a gentleman of the press.
That gray streak is a picture of the light beam I expect to find.
You think that has something to do with the disasters we're suffering?
In time, that beam will make the Earth a dead world. Haven't you noticed where it's coming from? The planet Mongo.
The planet Mongo?
The kingdom of Ming the Merciless?
Why, it couldn't be Ming. He's dead. We saw him die in the flames.
Someone up there is waging war on the Earth, and I intend to find out who, while there is still time to stop it.
You mean you're going back there?
Oh, what good could you do if you got there? You haven't got a chance in a million.
That's the one chance I've got to take.
But Dr. Zarkov...
You're not asking me to stand by without doing all one man can to prevent the destruction of the Earth, are you? Of course not, Flash. I'm leaving as soon as the rocket ship can be made ready.
Well, in that case, of course, the two of us will make the trip together.
You mean the three of us?
Well, Mongo's the next stop.
I feel like a regular commuter.
Let me out of here, will you? This ain't on a level.
Oh, so it's you again, is it? Come here.
Yeah, Happy Hapgood from the dispatch. Look out for my camera, will you? Look out.
Listen, you give me more trouble.
Listen, big boy, I'm leaving.
Yeah? I'll have a look.
Hey, where are we?
You're on your way to the planet Mongo.
Mongo? Oh.
Magnificence, this man is one of my workmen in the laboratory. We discovered him about to blow up the Nitron magazine.
Is that true?
Yes, Your Magnificence.
You know that the Nitron is needed for our war against the clay people?
Yes, Your Magnificence. That's why I tried to blow it up. To save you the folly of such a war.
Folly. I will be the judge of that. And when I start my war against the clay people, for what you have done, you will be among them. I shall banish you to the clay caves. Thus do I punish all traitors. Now go.
Azura, great queen of magic.
Why hasn't the beam been turned off? We have extracted enough nitron by this time.
Yes, Your Magnificence. But the great Ming gave orders to keep the beam burning.
Firebox is broken.
Back to your work.
Thank you, Ming. How long do you propose to keep the beam burning?
Until I have taken all the nitron from the Earth's atmosphere.
And kill everything on it?
And why not? An Earthman named Zarkov and his friend Flash Gordon once dared to pit themselves against me. Now let us see them save the Earth if they can.
Do you see that beam of light?
Yes, very clearly.
Then I made a terrible mistake. From my observations on Earth, I thought it was coming from Mongo. It's not. It's coming from Mars.
Mars?
9.4, right. Gauge.
Zarkov, look. Barograph needle's going down. We're losing hundreds of miles a minute.
Quick, fire some rockets. If we lose any more speed, we're falling through space.
How's it now, Doc?
Don't seem to have any effect. The needle's still falling. More rockets, quickly.
The ship's changing its course. We're turning away from Mongo.
We're heading straight for Mars. It's no use, Flash. The retarding rockets don't seem to make any difference.
You mean we're going to crash on Mars?
Look, Doc, we're heading straight into the beam.